Today we're taking a look at the MLB matches, which are happening on Thursday, August 26, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. San Francisco Giants vs New York Mets. San Fran has been a good offense, even away from Oracle Park, as they are scoring 4.86 runs per road game. Shortstop Brandon Crawford has been hitting well this season, as he is posting an .895 ops with 19 homers and 71 RBI, while stealing 10 bases on 11 attempts. They have the ability to continue winning games and maintaining their NL West lead. Carlos Carrasco has been doing decently well this season in his limited action this season, according to his baseball saving page. He is in the 32nd percentile in fastball spin, 46th percentile in fastball velocity, 58th percentile in max exit velocity, and 74th percentile in curve spin. His 9.3 barrel percentage is the second highest of his career. Carrasco throws 5 different pitches: fastball, slider, sinker, changeup, curveball, and his heater has been hit hard as it has a .438 batting average and an .875 slugging percentage. He hasn't faced the Giants since 2017 as a member of the Cleveland Indians, so it will be interesting to see how he attacks this lineup. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 8.5. Texas Rangers vs Cleveland Indians. The Rangers' pitching staff has been poor this season. As a team, they are bottom 10 in the league in ERA, hits allowed, runs allowed, home runs allowed, strikeouts, and batting average against. Texas has been poor on offense this season. They are bottom 5 in the league in runs, hits, RBIs, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Cleveland has been poor to average on offense this season. The Indians are bottom 10 in hits, batting average, and OBP. They are around the middle of the league in runs, home runs, RBIs, SLG, and OPS. One thing Cleveland does well on offense is they do not strike out. They are top 10 in striking out. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 9.5. Minnesota Twins vs Boston Red Sox. According to basabalsavant.com, right-handed pitchers who have a similar repertoire to Gant have an exit velocity of 91 against the Red Sox since the 2018 season. The Twins have decided to use Gant in a limited role, only allowing him to throw a handful of innings at a time. It remains to be seen whether the Twins will let the righty extend into the 4th or 5th inning in this matchup. It was Sale's first time on the mound since 2019, and while there were some moments of struggles, there were many more that suggested he's going to be a strong option going forward. He then spun a gem against the Rangers. If he's able to string together 3 straight strong outings, it's safe to assume the legendary lefty is back in form. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 10.5. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner Sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Los Angeles Dodgers vs San Diego Padres. Will Smith also went yard in the game where the team had 10 hits. The Dodgers are the 3rd highest scoring team in the majors and have 6 players with at least 16 HR. Max Muncy leads the team in HR and RBI and has 2 HR and 6 RBI over his last 7 games. Pollock, .303 16 HR 55 RBI, has 2 RBI in each of his last 2 games. On the season LA is 38-26 on the road. Yu Darvish, 7.73.70 ERA 1.03 whip, gets the call for the Padres in the 3rd game of this series, and he is coming off his shortest start of the season, going 2 2/3 innings, and he gave up 5 runs on 6 hits in a 12-3 loss to the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Padres have lost 4 of his last 5 starts and has given up 5 runs in 2 of his last 3 starts and at least 4 runs in 4 of his last 6 starts. The Padres are 2-1 in Darvish's 3 starts against the Dodgers this season, where he only gave up 1 run in each outing. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 7.5. New York Yankees vs Oakland Athletics. The Yankees could improve at the plate as New York is only 20th in team batting average at .237, 20th in slugging percentage at .399, and have scored the 20th most runs with 547. The stats king for New York all season has been Aaron Judge. The right fielder is leading New York with 27 home runs, 65 RBIs and a .378 on-base percentage. Giancarlo Stanton is tied for the lead in RBIs with Judge at 65 and is second in home runs with 22. The New York Yankees continue to climb the American League East standings following a 5-4 victory over the Atlanta Braves on Tuesday. New York is 74-52 and has won 11 straight. New York's 11-game winning streak is its longest in close to 40 years. The Yankees are second in the AL East, only 4 games behind the first-place Tampa Bay Rays. On Thursday, New York will play without position players Miguel Andujar, Clint Frazier, Aaron Hicks, Tim LeCastro, Gleyber Torres and Gio Urshela. New York also has 7 pitchers on the injury list. Oakland is headed in the opposite direction as New York, as the A's have lost 4 straight after falling to the Seattle Mariners 5-1 on Tuesday. The Athletics are 70-57 and second in the American League West, 4.5 games behind the first-place Houston Astros. Oakland was swept in its short 2-game series with division rival Seattle and lost 2 out of 3 against the San Francisco Giants prior to that. Oakland will play without position players Ramon Laureano and Steven Piscotty. The Athletics have 4 pitchers on the injury list. In 126 games played, the Yankees have hit 129 home runs. Oakland has not been as productive as on the mound. The Athletics are 23rd in team batting average at .235, 15th in team slugging percentage at .405 and 15th in runs scored with 565. Matt Olson has carried the Oakland lineup this season with 32 home runs, 82 RBIs, 122 hits and an on-base percentage of .373 that leads the A's in each category. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 8.5. Kansas City Royals vs Seattle Mariners. The Royals have not enjoyed a good season to date. That is reflective in their current record of 56-70 for the season, which has put them 4th in the AL Central Division. They were beaten 6-5 in their previous game by the Houston Astros. The Mariners are now making a concerted bid to finish the regular season with some strength. They have won their last 3 games to improve to 69-58 for the season, which has put them 3rd in the AL West. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 8.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.